Hi there. Today we are going to be talking about chord creation and chord progression. The last time we spoke about scales in the key of C, and I believe that you went through and you did all the scales using the formula that I gave you and using the correct fingering so that you get to understand and get to play flexibly. So today we are going to be talking about, chord progression and chord creation. I'll give you the formula and the secret behind the whole formula, and maybe from this lesson, which is the second lesson, you are going to be able to play a song. And we are also going to be talking about arpeggios, because I remember last time I didn't talk about arpeggios, so today we might also be talking about the arpeggios. We only spoke about scales, but you need to also understand arpeggios, as they will help you they will help with your creativity, and they also help with agility, and they will help with finger dexterity. So all these are part of the skill set that will help you grow your piano dream and your piano journey. So today let's just dive right into it as we create chords in the key of C. So in the key of C, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to number all these keys according to numbering so that we know how to create chords. So before I do that, let me talk about arpeggios. Arpeggios is just 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, and then 1. But how did I come up with 1? 1, we are going to number. Remember last time I spoke about scales, which is 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all the keys, we need to number them so that we can be able to identify and create chords. So if we number them according to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we get 8 notes, but which is actually 7 notes, because the do is the same as the do. So to create chords now from this point of view, a major chord has got 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. So if you did the scales like I said in the last lesson, if you did all your scales in all major keys, you'll be able to identify the 1, 3, 5 in all the major chords. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. You'll be able to identify all the major chords in all the keys. 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. So this is just a chromatic scale, but I've done it with all the chords. So to create a chord, you use the same formula: 1, 3, 5. That's a major chord. So in the progression now that is used by most musicians, it's 1, 4, 5. So 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5. That's the basis of most of the songs. So that's the progression that is used by most musicians. It involves 1, 4, 1, 5 chord progression. So how did I come up with this? Okay. How I came up with this is, where am I getting all these chords? You see, like I said, like if you practice your scales in all the keys, you'll be able to create chords using the same formula: 1, 3, 5 in all the keys. So in the key of C, for example, we do not have any black note, because the scale of C does not have any black note. 1, 2, they are all white notes. So now we want to create a 1, 4, 5 progression now, using the same formula: 1, 1, 3, 5. creating a major chord. So in the key of F we have, if we go to the, so my 1 and my 4 is F. So if we go to the scale of F is do. If we use 1, 3, 5, we get an F major. How did I come up with a G major now? The scale of G major is got do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So if I use the 1, 3, 5, we get a G major. So the G major, we are playing it in the scale of, so our next chord is the G major, which is in the scale of C. So for you to, if you are done with this, the most creative thing for you to memorize this is to use the minor scale. So I usually do this: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So in our major scale, our diatonic scale is called a diatonic scale. We have a major chord, a minor, minor, major, major, minor, half diminished, and a major. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So with this you will be able to memorize and master this in all keys. If you use this trick, you'll be able to master and memorize chords in all keys. So our major progression, our chord 1-4-5 progression is, we can actually play a song using the 1-4-5 progression, which is alpha and omega. So if you master this progression, if you master your major chords, your minor chords from your scale, you'll be able to play any song, because now using ear training, you know how a major chord sound and you know how a minor chord sound. You know how different minor chords sound and you know how a diminished chord sound. So you can actually hear the different sounds using your ear training. This helps you on your ear training, because if someone just plays any song, you can actually identify with this. Helps with knowing the keys as well, knowing all the major keys as well. This helps you identify the keys as well when someone just picks a song and just starts to sing there. So for you you need to go and practice your major chords create major chords in all the keys, in all the 12 keys, using 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5 formula, and then do the 1-4-5 progression, 1-4-1-5 progression in all the keys using the same formula as well. Like I said, that for you, this is a root position. So you might be wondering, how am I playing like this? I've just taken the major in F. We have F, A, and C. So I've just taken the C into here, to here, so that I minimize my hand movement. So I've just taken the C here, this C here, and then I've done the same on the G and put the D here to minimize my hand position. So I hope this lesson helps you with your chord creation and chord progression. So in our next lesson, we are going to be talking about minor chords. So just a tip of the iceberg, a minor chord is a 1 flat 3 5. So you can practice that in all the major keys. 1 flat 3 5. Next we are going to be talking about adding minor chords in the same scale of C. Subscribe and hope you enjoy all my videos. Thank you.